Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I want you guys to know something. I want to show you guys something. Guess what I got? This figure for £50, full price. I didn't buy this for £2 because the seller didn't know in the pound shop what she was selling. And nope. So I got it for full price. I got this for £1. And this, remember this show? Great show, by the way. It is missing a wheel, but you wouldn't notice it unless I didn't tell you. And this is 10 years old to now. Now, I will talk about it, we will react, but this is so cool. It's £101. I got it for you know how much I got? For £1.50. £1.50p, not one.
Well, hello there, Spider Dash here. If you own a Nintendo Switch, the odds of you having a copy of Super Mario Odyssey are very high.
And it was a good game.
Who could help it? Super Mario Odyssey is a game so good that there isn't anything sinister happening behind it. Or is it?
Damn creepy.
That's why we're going through a deep dive through the Super Mario Odyssey Iceberg.
It's so cute.
But before starting the video, thanks to Reddit user immediate-Till3347. Without you, this video wouldn't be possible. And with that out of the way, let's begin.
Well, we would begin if we didn't have fucking ads!
Defenses.
Tier 1, the tip of the iceberg. Super Mario Odyssey 2.
Now, if you do know, this game hasn't came out yet.
At the time that this video is being recorded, we don't have any information about Super Mario Odyssey 2, if that is even in the works. The last time that we had two mainline Super Mario games was on the Wii, but also at that time, the Nintendo Wii was the best Nintendo selling console. And now, the Nintendo Switch is on its way to become the best Nintendo selling console. So, the most likely scenario is that we will have another mainline Mario game. But that doesn't precisely mean that it will be Super Mario Odyssey 2. It could be Super Mario Galaxy 3 or maybe Super Mario Sunshine 2. Or it could be something completely new. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that whatever happens, it's something good. Darker Side Skip.
What?
The Darker Side Skip is a glitch that allows you to skip part of the final level of the game. You have to shake the controller when you are in the tornado, and by maintaining your speed, you can skip a part of the level.
I don't know. I wish I knew how to do it.
Globe plays Jump Up Superstar. The globe located on the Odyssey can play a portion of the song Jump Up Superstar.
That was such a cute Easter egg. As it just me, I think she sounds like Helen a little bit.
And not only that, it can also play the song from the first Mario Odyssey's trailer.
Maybe I was too hard on the game, just
Nipple percent. If you played Super Mario Odyssey, you remember that on the Desert Kingdom, you can buy a trousers for Mario, where you can see his nipples. Well, there is an entire subcategory of speedruns, where you try to get Mario on trousers as
that's what I did, if you guys remember.
Fast as possible. The current world record is held by Tyron18. Minimum captures. There is another subcategory of speedruns, where you try to use Cappy as little as possible. In this case, you try to not do any captures. The current strategy requires you to do 3 captures. There is a better...
Okay, I'm just gonna say, that's a great video and I need to react on one day. Would you guys want me to ever do it? Like, I've never live streamed before, so maybe funny my first live stream being trying to get my own shorts, you know? Yeah, I think I would do it.
Complete explanation about this by the YouTuber Lowest Percent. I will leave his video in the description. If you're interested to know who holds the world record of this category, his name is Red Slate 9.
And thank you, Red Slate 9, for your time.
Super Mario DYS. Similar to how the letters that have sparkles on the Super Mario Galaxy logo, and if you read those letters, says you're Mr. Gay, the Super Mario.
What? I'm not gay. You guys are gay. I'm not gay. You guys are gay. Well, what do you guys say? I don't like, man. I just like show us, man. Show us characters. That's what I want to do. Is show us Mario speedrun because all these nipples on it up. Anyway,
the Odyssey logo has sparkles on all the letters of Mario's name, and also the letters DYS that many people read as Super Mario Dies. Many people use this to speculate that Mario was going to die in the game. Obviously, this was just pure speculation.
Sure. Mario was gonna die in the Happy Young Mario game. Look, I don't give a fuck if it was a zombie DLC or if Mario falls so ground and should have been dead. Mario ain't gonna fucking die. I get the game is
secret pipe entrance. The Odyssey has many entrances that are really easy to miss. One of them on the top of the ship and the other on the pipes that are in the back.
Really bad for anyone like me.
Impossible jumps. The YouTuber Helix Snake uploaded this video named Mario Odyssey rewards you for skilled play and experimentation, where he reaches a seemingly impossible to reach zone, and you can see that the programmers of the game left a surprise to anyone who could reach there. And since then, people have tried to exploit the tools that Super Mario Odyssey offers you, trying to get to more unintended places, explore more
couldn't that guy just do it on the minimalist
secrets, and because it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, you know, remember guys, it isn't always about time, it's about fun.
199 moons. The game has a total of 880 moons, but if you want, you can buy the remaining 149 in the stores. Balloons in clip spots. Mario Odyssey has some glitches that allow you to clip through walls. Some people have used these glitches to hide balloons in the mode Luigi's Balloon World, so the most...
Which, I'm sorry, but if you do that, you're basically an a-hole. I lost a lot of rounds to people like that, so come on. That's... I'm not blaming you for trying to show experienced players, but it's just... it's not cool, bro. That's not cool.
Inexperienced players will go through some difficulty to find these balloons. Honestly, this takes away some of the fun.
Yeah. You don't have to agree with me, but personally, I think it's douchey.
Tier 2. Below the surface. Menu place Comet Observatory. The pause menu from Super Mario Odyssey can play a portion of the Comet Observatory from Super Mario Galaxy if you use the correct combination.
Played space games ever, so I'm now nostalgic for it myself, the Galaxy games. So you guys might have nostalgic, but for me I don't have it.
Super Mario Odyssey cereal. When Super Mario Odyssey came out, it also came with a cereal. The front part of the box has a nice picture of Mario about to eat cereal, while the back of the box has some mini-games, and most important, a NFC card that can be used as an amiibo. And if you scan the amiibo, the game will recognize it as a delicious amiibo.
Delicious amiibo.
Pauline thinks Escape Honey Loot Rich. The same person that thinks Jump Up Superstar also thinks Escape Honey Loot Rich. And that is Kate Higgins. She's also the voice of Sakura, as a bonus fun fact.
So Sakura is Polish?
Superstar Mode. The Superstar Mode is a mod developed by the YouTuber Skillux. Basically, this mod makes Mario Odyssey more difficult. I'll leave a link in the description in case that you wanna know more.
I'm joking, but
I just want to die. If you talk to the pedestrians on Super Mario Odyssey, they might say something that resembles, I just want to die.
I just want to die.
Look, what he clearly said was, "What do you want today?" Like, why is he saying, "I just want to die"? It's clearly, "What do you want today?"
Golden Sail.
Right?
After you get the 880 moons, the sail of the Odyssey will turn golden. Top hat on castle. After you beat the level, the darker side, a hat will appear on top of Princess Peach Castle.
Which, honestly, to be truthful, I think it looks better with a hat.
Unlocked Bowser fight. After you get 999 moons, a new Bowser fight is unlocked on the Moon Kingdom. There is nothing really special about it, more than that it is a little bit more difficult.
Like,
Bowser triple jump. When you capture Bowser, he has 3 different animations when he's jumping, each one for each consecutive jump. There's nothing much else to it.
Oh, he puts his hand up, that's so cool.
Postcard. After the credits of the game,
The worst fucking gift ever. Maybe that's mean. Oh, look, even Bowser's are. I mean, they update the game to have the Ouija. That's really cool.
get a postcard. It may change a bit, depending if you updated the game or not. If you get the postcard without updating the game, Luigi will not be on the background, because you don't have Luigi's Balloon World. Jump rope.
Which, honestly, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna get hateful, but that was one of the worst DLCs. I don't care if it was free. We could have got a free Luigi, a player 2. Instead of Cappy, and we got whacked. Whacked! Like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. This is one of the worst DLCs Nintendo ever gave. Now, yes, it is free, so I won't judge it, but really, it's one of the worst.
Rope glitch. You can cheat on the jump rope minigame. There are 2 ways in which you can do this. One is if you're playing in a version without the update. In that case, you have to ground pound and jump. For whatever reason, Mario will still floating on the air. There is another method after this got fixed. The letters that are in the back can't leave the area, but you can force them by piling them up together. And once you leave the area, you just get to the rope, and the counter will start working as if you were jumping. No children on New Dog City.
Look, I get the crime against, PDF free EDIF files, but really, Pauline?
There are not children on New Dog City. Maybe this reinforces the theory that children on the Mario universe are blocked by its storks. Other people say that children are banned from New Dog City, but honestly, we all know that this is an artistic decision. Donkey Kong references.
Okay, I've been wanting to say this.
Besides the obvious apparition of Donkey Kong, there are multiple references to the DK series. There is one street called
Cranky Con is the con that Cannon kidnapped her. So it's like, I don't know, let's have, let's say you get kidnapped by a serial killer, and you become a president. Name a street after him, and then his mom and his sister and his wife and his boyfriend from prison. Like, you ever realize how fucked up that is? Yeah, be Pauline for a second. And the names are named after people, but, like, it's like Bowser. Bowser didn't want to marry Peach before. He didn't want to marry her. So, did he just want her? And Donkey Kong's an animal who probably didn't want to get married, so did he want her? What? I don't want to think these things, but Nintendo forces me to think these.
Cranky and another street called Dixie. There is another street called Ratway, another street called K. Rool.
That's just weird, right?
A coffee shop called Candy's.
That's probably a strip club.
A shop called Diddy's Mart, a theater called Dixie Theater, and many more that probably I'm missing. Isle Delfino on Globe. If you look at the globe on the Odyssey, you can't
looks like a cap.
spot the Isle Delfino, but it's actually modeled under. It's there, but it doesn't have a texture. Meaning that at some point, it was planned to appear in the game. We have the Mario Sunshine outfit. Maybe it was planned as a DLC, and then got scrapped. Maybe we'll never know the truth.
But I don't believe it, personally.
One of the coolest things about ZZZ is the environments and how real they feel. For example, if you go to...
I'm joking, the game's probably cool, I guess, but, yeah.
Tier 3. The bottom of the iceberg. Luigi's Balloon Porn. A lot of people have taken advantage of the capacity of the Nintendo Switch to be hacked and install homebrew software. This allows you to tweak Nintendo Switch software, like the games. Some of these users have used their hacked software to customize their profile picture and put something graphic. And when you're playing Luigi's Balloon
Sheesh, that girl or guy is some big hits.
World, you can see their profile pictures with not safe for work content.
In my opinion, those guys are fucking hilarious. Yes, is that fucked up? Yes, is that wrong? Yes, but that is fucking hilarious, and thank you.
Mario is a subspecies of human.
What?
On the official Nintendo character manual from 1993, they refer to Mario not as Homo sapiens, but as a Homo Nintendonus, meaning...
Yeah, I've been wanting to tell us fans for a while, but I forgot what it was called, and I didn't want to sound offensive. So,
that Mario is a subspecies of human. Distant buildings. On New Donk City, there are a lot of buildings.
There's actually a fear that they are copying the New York City line. Even one of the buildings I thought looked like the Twin Towers. Like when I saw the buildings, I was like, are those the Twin Towers? Not trying to sound offensive. And I'm not saying the car is based off the Twin Towers, but they might have built it two buildings that maybe looked like the Twin Towers, or may have been based off it, or maybe it was just a complete accident, I'm not sure. So, yeah.
That have sense on a level design's perspective, but on a practical perspective, they don't make much sense. What is the purpose of these buildings in-game? To get to most of them, you have to use special means. That would only make sense if the residents of New Donk City could use the same abilities than Mario, meaning that most of them should have a hat like Cappy, but that doesn't make much sense, or does it? City in the distance. There's an entire city surrounding New Donk City. What's the story behind it? And why is New Donk City cut from it? There is much more to this than we know. Multiple endings. This refers to the video made by Nick Mo, where he explains how Mario Odyssey has multiple endings. One when you beat the game, another when you get the 880 moons, another when you beat the darker side.
For me, I don't count these as actual endings. For me, the ending of the game is the ending of the game. An ending is an ending.
And another when you beat the game again. He explains it better. I'll leave a link in the description in case that you wanna see it. Harder Koopa Tracing Game. The Koopa Trace walking game that appears on the moon was supposed to be way harder. It was supposed to be star-shaped instead of a circle. It got scrapped because it was too difficult.
Level, it should be hard.
Link Custom. Data miners
Yep, sadly
pick the customs that appear with the Mario Odyssey updates. One that was mentioned was a Link
like, yeah, I don't like the white pants, but it's still a really cool costume.
But it never got into the game and was scrapped for some unknown reason. Darker Side glitch. In the first version of Super Mario Odyssey, you can use a glitch to skip the entire level Darker Side of the Moon. You have to jump on a frog while it is jumping and capture it instantly. If you do it correctly, you should be able to skip the level. Sadly, this was fixed with the updates of the game. Moonrock on laptop. One of the laptops that appear in New Donk City has a picture of a moonrock. It seems that the people in New Donk City know more than they letting on. Odyssey flying over New Donk City in presentation trailer. In the first Super Mario Odyssey trailer, the presentation trailer, you can see the Odyssey. This was way before that we knew anything about the game, even that the Odyssey was
Yeah.
Was going to appear. Unused map. Before using the map that we already know, they were going to use a different one. It doesn't change.
Yeah, I like the new one because I'm colorful.
It's much. Just a few placements, and the Cascade Kingdom was going to be T-Rex shaped instead of the Triceraptor. Pauline's head on purple coins. The purple coins on New Dawn City have the head of Pauline. This seems a bit narcissistic, in my opinion.
Mate, she's a president. She probably doesn't decide it. Like, did George Washington pick his? No. Did Donald Trump? Did Barack Obama? Did Joe Biden? No. But they have to show the fucking law, because they're presidents. Every fucking person has their head on a coin or a dollar, and that's just how it works. Since this was cut off, she's the president, not a mayor. So she obviously has her one. It's by law. Do you think she wants this? Probably she hates it. Because she is very open to sports and shit. She doesn't like bodyguards. She doesn't like the attention. Like Pete, she likes having a very quiet life. So really, she's not a narcissist. It's by law. She's being forced to do this. She doesn't want this. She's being forced to do this. Unless she's down, but she knows her people need her. Okay, sorry about the rant.
Pop on Battlefield on Hints Toad's map. The toad that gives you the hints always is watching a map, but it doesn't matter in which kingdom you talk to him, he will always be looking at a map of Pop Up Battlefield. Guitarist Rosalina. On the Super Mario Odyssey art book, you can see a picture of Rosalina playing a guitar. She was supposed to help the band that plays Jump Up Superstar, but that idea got scrapped at some point.
Really sad.
Tier 4 Dark Waters. Unused Small Mario. The 2D stages from Super Mario Odyssey featured 8-bit Mario, but it's the big Mario when he eats a mushroom. Data miners found in the archives of the game a version of a Small Mario, but this version of 8-bit Mario got scrapped. I think that they decided this because the small version of Mario didn't allow to have as much detail as the big version of Mario, and this way the costumes that Mario uses can be more dynamic between game modes. Toad Town. On the art book of Super Mario Odyssey, you can see a version of Toad Town. It was supposed to appear in the game, but it got
look, we'll travel as a human instead of a toad.
Scrapped at some point.
I would have loved to see
Unused costume concepts. In the same book.
Now this is the good stuff, and honestly, I'd like to test maybe all the unused costumes and all of used costumes.
The art of Super Mario Odyssey, you can see a lot of unused costume concepts. You can
Now I am only joking.
see one of Mario as a mate, one of Mario as an old cartoon,
If we don't fuck with him, huh?
one of Mario dressed as Pete, one of Mario dressed as Toadette,
That should have been in the game.
and one of Mario
Yes, Mario was a bloody schoolgirl.
dressed as a schoolgirl. You can see that the people making this were having fun, because they went far and beyond making these designs. Cats in New Dawn City. In the same book, The Art of Super Mario Odyssey, you can see
Well,
a
looks like it's about to be fucking jumped.
concept art of Mario in New Dawn City watching some cats. I think that this idea got scrapped because Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser Fury were released later.
I think they should have had it.
Orange Mario model. In the files of the game, you can find this model.
I feel like I should have been in the game. It's such a cool tribute to the original game, huh?
It's Mario, but it looks orange.
I
It's
would love
because
to see
it's
that
making
game.
a reference to the first Super Mario game.
I mean, what I would do is make it a little more greenish, but besides that...
Unused Pauline animations. Pauline has some unused animations. One of her shrugging, that I suppose it was going to be used in the quiz game. One of her walking. She never walks in the final game. and one of her terrified.
Yeah, I kind of wish she did. She was scared because she's just like us. I'm losing everything I ever owned. Oh, hey Mile, can you help? You know, because I'll lose everything I ever had. You know, and I'll lose faith by all my people. So could you please help? Yeah, you know. Well, where's the emotion now?
Right. Similarly, there are some animations.
Mario was gonna fucking punch! Come on, tell me, would you know how to play Mario Odyssey if you could just... Like, honestly, please, make punching a thing in the sequel.
For Mario that weren't
Tiptoeing... Oh, that would've been so cool!
used in the final game.
Spinning! Oh man, spinning!
Humans are 10 feet tall. This refers to a theory made by the channel Game Theorist, where MatPat explains how the humans are 10 feet tall. I'll leave a link in the description in case that you wanna see it.
Because Mario is currently a short...
New Donk City is its own country. This refers to the fact that New Donk City is isolated from the rest of Metro Kingdom.
Meaning, she is a president, not a mayor. Meaning, she has to have a coin, so she's not selfish!
Why is New Donk City cut from the rest of Metro Kingdom? We may never know the answer.
Political deficits.
Escape wire is not a capture. Remember what I said about the speedrun of making as little captures as possible? Well, many people defend that the captures that you have to do don't count, because you can't skip them. If they count or they don't, I'll leave that up to you.
Well, they count in the game, they count to me.
Can you see the desk?
Need to start with the one.
It's a good desk.
When and how did Peach and Tiara meet? This information is not revealed to us in the game, but it's clear that they meet
Bowser came up to her
long before Cappy and Mario meet. So what's their story? What's Nintendo not revealing to
Maybe we should get Peach pretty
us? Cap Kingdom takes place on World War II. This refers to
Well, I just said like a fucking trainer.
a video made by Lockstin and Nocken. In his video he explains that the aesthetic of Cap Kingdom is inspired by London in the World War II. I'll leave his video in the description.
Like I respect your theory, but yeah, I'm not buying it and I don't really want to believe it. Not to sound like a bitch here, but that just makes me feel a bit uncomfortable.
Old box art. The Mario Odyssey box art didn't change much, but before it used to have a picture of Mario as a Mexican with a sombrero. Nintendo removed this because they thought that they were representing the Mexican
Also, honestly, I think the war world's more fun than the Mexican
culture
world.
wrong. As a Mexican myself, I don't find that offensive, but well, nothing can be done about that.
I mean, yeah, the voices of the many are louder than the voices of the one.
Tier 5, The Abyss. Taxi drives off map in presentation trailer. In the presentation trailer, a taxi drives
Suicide's warning if was furious canon.
towards the camera. Now, if you know anything about New Donk City, you know that there is nothing towards the direction that the taxi was going, which means that the person driving the taxi is probably dead.
Might be. The people say I just want to die, so I've been glad enough and just killed himself, because they'd rather be dead than deal with the pain of the island.
Bowser's Bonneter. Bowser was supposed to have a hat similar to Cappy. In fact, the final battle was supposed to be
What? Why is she a baddie? She a baddie, she knows she a 10.
Bowser capturing Peach and fighting
Look at Mario's face, he's just like, should I be scared or should I be horny?
Mario in Peach's body. Similarly, there is this artwork
If I'm horny and I know it, clap my hands. Yeah, if you're horny and you know it and you really wanna show it, and you know it, clap your hands. But seriously, why is this such a baddie though? Same boys and girls, I might have to. I don't say I swim that way, but maybe I want to play, yeah. If you really want to subscribe, you go and pick the red button, and then you'd really want to subscribe. Tintin.
Of Peach captured by Mario. It seems that Peach was planned to be capturable, but
Really fun to
all of
play,
this
yeah.
got scrapped. Mammoth capture. In the Mario Odyssey art book, you can find this pic.
That was so cute. Wait. Mouse in overalls. That is the cutest mammoth I've ever seen. Why couldn't have happened in the game? Please, Careers, add that in the sequel.
Picture of a mammoth
So
captured by
adorable.
Mario. It seems that it was planned to appear in the Snow Kingdom,
If you can't tell, I like cuteness way over horror.
but it got scrapped at some point. New Donk City docks. If you were behind Captain Toad in New Donk City and you activate the first person view, you can spot what it seems to be docks on New Donk City. The purpose of these docks has not been revealed yet. Bowser left to die on the moon.
Honestly, fuck him, who cares?
In the final scene of Super Mario Odyssey, you can see that Bowser is left on the moon by pure intuition, although to be honest, it's unlikely that he died, because he had a fortress on the moon, so he probably managed to escape. Mario is dead. Many people say that when Bowser throws Mario off the ship, he dies. Although this is impossible from an in-game perspective, you could say that Mario did die because he's reimagined with new abilities. The man at the distance.
I like Clefairy, but I don't believe it.
In New Donk City there is a man that when you are far away, you can see him, but if you get close, he will disappear. You can see that his model looks off, looks like a low poly version of the citizens of New Donk City. Many people say that this could be a ghost, but that doesn't make sense. Or does it?
Too scary.
Well, hello there!
I was being a pussy
But
also.
that doesn't make sense. Or does it? Well, hello there! You stayed until the end. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please give me a like and click the subscribe button. It was a lot of work, but it also was fun. Also remember to watch my other videos if you enjoyed this one. I'm Spider Dash, and I'll be seeing you the next time.
Well, bye Spider Dash, and thank you guys. I will see you guys later.